come up with an error. Where'd you go?
To the back. I mean, short.
Whoop, might be going long.
Too much, Ted. Exactly what I did.
Whoa.
A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th.
This is taking them fucking ages.
Yeah.
But even this slope on the green, like, that's just fucking ages. Oh.
Try glitch again.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
Or like ping it.
Okay, safely home with that putt.
You even got like the tractor shed thing behind the driving range.
And with that, we will move on to the next.
21,
No, it's difficult, isn't it? It's really hard.
Scorecard saying 17 points after that hole.
Put their comments on, shall we, so we can see what they're saying.
yeah, it's annoying, I can't see shit.
Okay, got his messages on.
Okay, let's give her a smash
Hey,
here.
Siri.
It's just shit if I have one because it makes my playing game smaller, screen smaller. That's really fucking hard with a smaller screen.
Looking good off the tee. Here's our second shot on the 10th.
So I in the wind in it.
Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does.
Oh, you got the slope and air in that. Nasty cut.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
Adamson making that make-believe stories of him getting birdies at Rodway. He ain't got no birdie at Rodway. He's playing off yellows though, isn't he? He's playing off little boy tees, isn't he? Playing off the yellows.
Playing off the ladies, isn't he?
He's playing off ladies.
Drop your lipstick at Adamson.
Come on, heading for the green. We'll take those all day.
Yellow boy.
He's setting up here for an eagle putt.
Oh, that's a nasty cut. That's a Rodway cut for it.
Yeah, so it's a real tough one. That is tough. Hey, yeah, that's.
Shit, that is.
This is an
That's Rodway.
insanely long putt for this guy. I don't know what's going to go down. It's getting there.
There we go.
Nice. Dropping that for the birdie. Well done.
Clawing it back.
And a 5-foot putt for him.
That's missable.
And the par putt drops.
Ooh, challenging.
Solid 3-pointer of a hole, that last one. Good job. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole.
Got some message about my internet being shite there. Being shite.
hit the hook into this one.
Fuck!
Oh, he pulled it.
That's the traditional spot there, isn't it?
It is.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
I think I should see if he took another club.
Jenna.
Oh.
Weird, why does it come out there?
Sounds like you're in a tin hat, Mark.
Here's our second shot
It's on
hole,
the
number 11.
controller right now. Just trying to connect the headset.
I'm finding this really tough.
Oh,
I'm finding this tough.
Okay, here's our third shot. Ooh,
Ah!
oh no.
that was a good chip. Well judged on that one. I'm glad it's him and not me out there. This is a kind of a long putt to deal with.
Oh no, that's a shot.
Try left mistake were.
And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. And that one will drop.
Done on card.
This one's a 3-foot putt.
Had a couple games.
Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. All right, it's looking like you're sitting at 21 points after that hole.
And we just couldn't get a team, so it was shit.
Chris will be on the sim probably.
We had some kid called Jeffrey Epstein that was.
How you getting on at the range?
Well, this tee shot should work.
Yeah, it was alright. Just having a look at the stats, see what see what it says.
Okay, send this ball away.
Where'd you go?
Bristol Golf Centre.
Good gracious,
those
you absolutely
in-range
lit that
things.
one up. That was a huge try.
Is it any good?
We are
That's
about
all right.
140 yards out.
Not bad. I just can't believe how short they are, but it's got to be right. How's this work?
This is leaning to the right.
What
Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay.
Don't know.
And they are going with the 9 iron on this one.
That's there.
Coming towards the green nicely. Ugly lie, but we're almost on the green. Let's keep going.
There we go.
For the birdie.
Birdie.
There. Don't get too cocky with that, though. And a 5-foot putt for him. And that one drops for par. All right, we'll chalk up a solid 3 points after that hole. Good job. Best of luck here on this par 5.
Took a picture of the President's Cup in a trophy cabinet the other day where it's fucking massive.
Beautiful swing.
Like it's bigger than the club championship. Yeah. I'll send it in the group. It's fucking huge.
Hit your greasy mitts.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole. This could roll into the rough, I think. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin.
That looks a beaut.
I see you making a pint out there.
Oh, look at that shot.
Nicely done on the green and on an under regulation mark.
How long do you get to keep the President's Cup for?
It stays in the clubhouse. You get given a replica. Apparently.
Ooh, lifetime. Lifetime replica.
That's what Will said. I said he's fucking you. I was like, what the fuck?
Alan's cup, that is.
He's the reigning champ.
Well, he's
Was.
He won it last year. He's got his name on it.
Did he win it, did he?
They put like a little sticker on it, so he won it. So you obviously can't see on the engraving in the cabinet.
A sticker.
It's engraved as well.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
It's engraved as well.
Imagine Rodway just going and sticking a post-it note on there, can't you? That'll do, lads.
It's engraved as well. It's just where it's in the cabinet. You can see who's won it then.
Oh, Rodway.
Big one that.
Found it tough this week.
I'll be lifting that above my head. I will.
Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. Nice little putt.
No, Dan Man's here.
Someone's in the party.
Here's a putt for Eagle.
Yeah. Well, on the comments on the stream.
You can't hear us, though, can you?
Man, they're
That'll
I
do.
think he can.
You'll be able to hear some people depending on what.
Depends what your settings are.
Yeah. I thought I had some weird setting that stopped me doing it.
And after that hole, 28 points on the scorecard.
I don't know what the setting is.
2 points now, Will. You lost half your lead.
leading now.
Bottling it.
And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with.
Dan said he can hear all of us. I had a boom on here like I did last night.
This one's looking okay off the tee.
That's it.
That's why I stuck it last night.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
That post-it note.
So you won it.
Are you going to go for AP or are you going for Adam Phillips? What are you going for on the
15 yards to
post-it?
the pin.
Do what they want, mate. Do what they want. There's plenty more to come.
Is it the plate next
How's it feel?
Monday?
What did you say, Will?
What's the big cup?
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
Is that the club championship in front of it?
The club championship is potentially the one on the right, maybe. I don't know. Oh dear.
Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Let's see what he can do here. 110 yards out. And they're going with the pitching wedge.
Oh,
Don't know what I did.
yeah, literally. Oh,
Yeah, lifted your head up there.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
Oh,
That's a nice chip. Well done. Here's his 6-foot putt.
oh, he's followed it.
You've got this left to save your par.
This is a proper bottle job we got on our hands here. Down to 1.
He's He's got 3 feet to go. And that putt's gonna drop to the bogey.
And the strip on the go.
2 big points after that hole. Nicely done. And teeing this one up on the 15th hole. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it.
Oh no.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
Just birdie.
Well, you're in the rough, but the lie ended up being not too bad.
Looking forward to 16 now.
Oh, it's just trailed off.
Not a birdie. That's not a birdie.
This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole.
So what figures did you get off this range today then?
Carry total, dispersion, all the launch angle, apex, ball speed.
Not enough muscle into that one.
You need club head speed.
Okay, this one is for the par.
No, that's what I've just been trying to find. No club out speed, only ball speed.
I don't get out and any of that stuff's
So
half
far,
that
so
stuff's useful though.
Awesome. That's a par. We'll
It's all
take it.
useful, mate. It's all useful stats.
For what?
Well, if you look at ball speed, you know that you need to pick up your ball speed if you're not hitting it far enough, don't you?
Oh, you mean for like in that terms, yeah. Oh.
Decent little putt there.
Well, the only real useful targets.
Okay, 32 points on the scorecard after that hole.
Yeah, but if you're purposely trying to hit it further, you could be, if you start hitting them flatter versus higher, you could still be hitting a very high, fast ball, but because the spin rate doesn't go as far. That's why it's important to know all the numbers, isn't it? Get fully fitted and you know how to hit shots right.
Oh yeah, if you just want to twat one, that would be kind. Oh, that's short.
Have a good tee shot.
What did your driver finish at in the end, Mark? What was your median?
3.5.
What was your median going through the clubs in the end?
Median total.
Just going through all the clubs, like, is there a nice dispersion between them?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So
I
it's
think
just
I'll
the
let
lower
your
end.
putting do the talking here from way out.
There's not there's between like my sand wedge and my 9-iron. It's like 20, 30 yards.
I struggle between sand wedge and pitching wedge. I need to get a gap wedge.
Yeah, there's like. Yeah, I got a gap, but it's like. Nah, it's not bad.
That's the aim, isn't it? Like, the aim isn't necessarily how far you hit it, but you want to be able to have a nice dispersion between each club, so then you can attack different yardages that you need to attack.
Yeah, it's about 10 yards between each one.
That's pretty much spot on, isn't it?
I think it's
10 to 15 yards.
any club like 7-iron or
5-foot putt.
lower. I think is like you shouldn't consider like power for this. It's like anything longer than that. I think is where they say you should like work on improving your
Good
distance.
job.
You want to have a base.
delete the ducks though, which is the problem.
Here we go.
Yeah, I
putting
did
for
that. I
par.
was doing that during drawing it.
Yeah,
And
I
that will
forgot. So
go.
on my pitch wedge, I've hit like a 120 and then like a 30. It brings it down like massively.
Yeah, that's quite important to adjust that.
Use the machinery putting you down, Mark. I went at least 40.
Oh, honestly, I was trying so hard not to piss myself because at one point I think he was being serious, where he was like generally scratching his head as to the technology's got to be wrong. The technology's got to be wrong.
Well, I'll go with these yardages when we play on the weekend, and we'll see if it goes long, short, or on the target zone.
I think it was saying how long is it saying you hit like a pitching wedge, like 1,
Well,
2,
take your
5?
shot.
Yeah, 125.
I think that's pretty spot on. How far do you two hit a pitching wedge?
Yeah, I'd say that. I use. Bear in mind, mine are short of my because I have the extra loft on my clubs because they're like high handicapper ones. But if I'm on 150 and 9 iron goes about pin high, so a pitching wedge should be about.
Because I was thinking about this.
25.
I was thinking about this on the way home just then. I think you will have lost a small bit of yardage from what you had previously because you're in that mode of trying to get the swing correct. It's like when Will was changing his swing, you're having to think so much about everything else that you're not necessarily going to get the same speed through the club head, so therefore you're not going to get the same output and distance.
He's got a 10-foot
I'm
putt
definitely
here.
not swinging as hard. I'm just concentrating on hitting the ball. Really.
Which is totally the right thing to do. But I think that's why you won't be hitting it as far as maybe you used to do, but at least now you're doing it correctly.
Here's a 9-foot putt.
I'm
Hopefully more consistent.
I'm looking above all that sort of stuff, so I get my new irons and stuff. Because mine are loft, it'd all be so different when I get like normal.
It's
Like
not,
they'll all be going further.
I don't think it's. I mean, we've just spent an hour down the range, basically. It's nothing more than that.
Yeah, but
And this
so I
is looking
think
par.
the effort of doing it for like a couple of months is not really worth it.
A couple of months.
All right, well done.
Well, get some new irons in a couple of months.
I do want to do a gap as well. I thought about doing.
And he's
I'll
on
just
the
wait till I get my
30
new
here, see what
clubs.
happens.
I think I'll do a proper one, Valets. I think I'll do a proper one, Valets, on this thingy.
All right, 2 big points after that hole. Good job.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing, but I don't know. I feel like the range and even like simulators, it's not the same as hitting a Pro V on a course in real conditions. Unless you're on a range with like a TrackMan with.
All right, interested to see what you have in store.
Well,
for
didn't
us.
they used to
I
say
agree
you're
with
playing
conditions.
range balls? It's like 10% less distance, isn't it?
Yeah, so on this you can select between. You can only hit range balls, obviously, but you hit range balls and then they have like an algorithm to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you can like switch between range and premium.
Oh, effortlessly done.
So I do agree with Will on that. I think not hitting real balls. But that's why I think going into like a Alex's studio or whatever, you're getting nearly everything bar
You've got
conditions.
22 feet to go.
When we went to this pro-am, we went on the range before. Them range balls, they were like fucking balls that have been in water for about like 20 years.
Rock hard, man.
Like I've never hit balls like it. Like they didn't even sound right when you hit it. It's like a slap when you hit it.
A little too much pace on that one. And he's got 13 feet to the
I
cup.
couldn't rave enough about Norton Downs now. That place is phenomenal.
I always liked there.
You know, around on the back nine where it was like a bit weird, where you had to walk across a hole to then go like over the side to do 2 holes and then come back. Do you remember that bit?
Yeah.
They've got rid of those 2 holes now, and they've like brought them in closer. And there's one of the new par 3s is fucking mental.
Hopefully we can get this to drop. This
They've
one's
got
for
the par
bogey.
5. They're like,
Okay, and the putt
Yeah,
drops.
with the yeah, they have, yeah. That's in the hole too.